Alexander Volkanovski absolutely shows out in UFC 276. We're using him today. We're fighting against Jose Aldo. And Volkanovski, that was one thing I was a little bit concerned about hearing from Max in the press conference. Uncharacteristically, start to talk trash in the way that he wasn't beforehand against Volkanovski. And I'm sure maybe it was to build up the fight, but it kind of showed to me that he wasn't as confident. Or if he was aware that this fight was going to be even harder than the first two were, and that showed to be the case. Volkanovski, a lot of us was said about his speed, but it's less about his speed, but more so his understanding of where he needs to be and where he doesn't need to be. His timing, yes, plays a part, but his sense of, that's just Aldo tries to level me, his sense of direction in terms of, he understands when he throws a certain strike, there's something that his opponent can throw right back at him. If he positions himself in one position, he chooses not only when to engage, but he also knows when to disengage. And that's a big thing for fighters. Big thing in a lot of combat sports. Know when to engage, know when to disengage, live to fight another day. And slowly but surely, Volkanovski, that first round was very competitive, but Volkanovski round. Second round was really competitive, really solid Volkanovski round. And then by the third, I'm like, oh shit, Max is fucked. And it sucks because Max, I think his best chance was to stun Volkanovski via head kick. But by now, it seemed like, as I freeze up this Aldo, it seems like Volk was already aware of all of Max's entries, all of his favorite setups, and he just had something for him, and he met him when Max didn't expect him to, disengaged when Max didn't expect him to, and that was the game. And that's why he's known as the GREAT. And for me, as a huge Aldo fan, that's combo. I think he has at this point, I mean, not in the title defenses, but he's eclipsed the other two contenders in terms of GOAT status. I don't see who else is beating him at featherweight. Currently, I do not see anybody else who's beating him. It's going to have to be like the fluke of all flukes for somebody to beat him at featherweight at this rate. But speaking of Volkanovski, I believe it's the third time I've showcased him on my channel. Good try. And what I say with Volkanovski, I try to utilize what he does really well. If you recognize that the feints in this game help you out. Nope. Toma, the feints in this game can be used to get your opponent to kind of press that button as fast as possible to try to counter you, right? He survives that. So if you can know how to utilize the feints to your advantage, the shoulder feints, especially like the cross feint into the body kicks, the cross feint into the lead leg kick, jab feint into leg strikes, mixing up your opponent and not letting them know when you're actually going to go, good arm trap, you can utilize Volkanovski extremely well. Of course, it also comes down to how much your opponent respects your striking. And usually there's a bit of a built-in respect when you choose a really high-rated fighter, so that's a bit of an advantage you have. And I think that it's long overdue that Volkanovski gets a slight stat adjustment so he can be an official 5-star. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure Max's 5-star is very artificial, I would say. He's a 5-star, but doing the math, he doesn't really add up to a 5-star. I think Volkanovski would actually be the first fighter to truly numerically add up to being a 5-star fighter after some adjustments, and it's fair to him. People saying nerf Max and all this yada yada. It's gonna be like just replacing a few stats between him and Volkanovski that people have perceived that Max would be better at. But he's still obviously a very elite fighter. I would say that it is time for whoa, hold on. He's starting to sit down his punches a lot. Hold on. Okay? He's trying to chase me right now. Because he's trying to get that one back. He's trying to get that knockdown back. There's 5 rounds to go. Good check. Target the body. Against Jose Aldo, the best thing you could do is target the body and sap away the stamina. He's reaching a lot with these strikes. It's really hard to try and win a good calf kick. Really hard to win exchanges with Aldo in the same stance. He's going 1-2 cross into leg kick. Alright, there it is. He tries it again. Check that one. Ooh, there we go. Body counter. Let's go. Put him in the blender. Can we get him out of here? Nah, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna go. That again, intercepting opponents when they're going for leg kicks to the body. That's a Jose Aldo special, so kind of funny that I do it to an Aldo player. But it's just discouraging your opponent from throwing things that they think they can feel confident with. That's what I was saying. I think I was talking about Max. See if I can get this guy back down to the ground. Okie dokie. Alright, we got him back. Gives me a little bit of breathing room. With Max, it's tough because if he stays at featherweight, I don't think he has anything to prove at the featherweight. I think he's obviously clearly a big dude, but a lot is talked about size, all this yada yada. But Volkanovski is 5'6". He knows how to fight tall. He knows how to control the hand fight. He knows how to control ranges. I was just talking about disengagements and engagements. And you can make a fighter fight to your height, and you can force them to match your height. And that's something that he does really well. So even if Max goes up to 55, it depends on who's he going to get. I think if he goes 55, hear me out, I think Max Holloway versus McGregor 2. Think about that. Alright? If Max Holloway goes to 155, who better than to be his comeback fight? You know, like McGregor. You know, we can set that thing up. Just want to throw that out there. As for Volkanovski, how about you have Volkanovski? He's already called out Charles Oliveira. I think Oliveira's interested. Oliveira isn't the champion because you missed weight. This guy's fucking defense is like a cockroach. Jeez. But I think they can have the title for the vacant title. Alexander Volkanovski versus Charles Oliveira. Islam Makhachev versus Beneil Dariush or whatever on the card there. Then we have Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Or we'd have that be the co-main and have it be 5 rounds. We're not gonna get the sub, but this is good to kill some time so I can talk. I think that would be crazy. And then whatever other 2 fights I can throw onto there. Maybe some bantamweight fight. Could be maybe a title fight. I don't know. I think a bit of love for like the featherweights, lightweights, and bantamweights on a pay-per-view would be pretty dope. If you don't mind me. But we're kind of shorting up this Aldo. I think the mistakes this Aldo player is making is he's trying to force a lot of exchanges. Right, he's back. And by now he's kind of forced to cycle the same combinations over and over again. Or the same sequences. So he's doing a lot of either like straight, down, 1-2s, then into like a low level shot, into a body shot, or to a leg kick. And then he's alternating between the straight round strike, or round strike to straight strike. So it makes it really predictable to where he's going to go. I wish I could get that leg move animation to follow through. I wonder if you need a more significant stamina advantage to do so. Alright. Well, right now he's kind of falling apart. Jesus, we outstruck him 3 times the amount. 96, no, almost 3 times. 96 to 36. That's nuts. That's what Volk does. Oh, my brother. Very fortunate there. He's going to slowly chip away at the gas tank. No, you got to make him come to me. He don't even know what to do, bro. If Joe Rogan was here, he'd be like, oh my God, he's fainting. Oh, look at his feints. Look at that feint right there. Judges are paying attention to that. No, they're not. Body. That's your answer to the slip hook. That's one answer to the slip hook. Oh, 1-2 head kick, of course. Not going to win you the fight. When someone goes for that slip hook, you block it, you target the body immediately after, because you'll be at a block frame advantage. Wouldn't it be nuts though if... Ooh! Oh, I was just in the flow zone too. I saw that animation start up. I said, alright, I'm gonna throw it. I didn't expect that to be so... That should have been a fucking flash KO. I could have ended the showcase right then and there. Oh, he's stunned. He is hurt. It's not a rock, but he's hurt. Oh, there it is. Well, mix him up, switch stance. Volkanovski should have the shifting hook that TJ has. A lot of fighters should. Woo, block counter. Oh, we feeling it. Oh, fuck. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh, okay. Let's relax. Let's not throw the fight away now. Woo! Plant rip. Came right into the danger zone. Oh no. Oh yeah. I swear, even in this late in the game, a lot of players they go for big strikes after they back up, and they make it so obvious that they're gonna go for something big. But good fight. Obviously short showcase. If you guys like the shorter showcases, let me know. I mean, providers I've already showcased with like 30-minute showcases kind of makes sense that I do that for them. I mean, there's not much else to say about Volkanovski other than he's established himself as an absolute generational legend, featherweight monster. You know, if he fights Josh Emmett is going to need a shot from hell to beat him. Because I think that Volkanovski is going to pick him apart. It's like featherweight's pretty much done, right? Featherweight's pretty much done until somebody else shows up to try to take that mantle from him, and he likes to stay busy, and I want to see him fight against Charles Oliveira. I think that'd be a stellar fight between Volkanovski and Oliveira. As for Max Holloway, I think to book him against Conor McGregor would be dope. Whatever the bantamweight title fight is, book that fight on there too. But that's going to be it for tonight with Alexander Volkanovski, Romero 17. I appreciate all of you. Take care. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace out.